Everything in Christina and Hope here today, and we are so excited to be speaking with Stephanie with SISER, and
Got it right.
I got it right. So if you guys don't know how to pronounce it, it's SISER. I just got that straight with Stephanie. Thank you for that because I've been butchering it, and I'm so sorry. So
It's not butchering. We hear Caesar, Sizer, Scissor, Sister. Sister. So we type, so much all the time, Caesar. So now if we try to type the word sister on our phone, it'll autocorrect to Caesar.
Oh, so perfect.
It can be awkward sometimes because it'll pop up all the time now. So thank you so much for having me.
Well, we're so happy that you're here, and we just wanted to chat with you guys and share with our community a little bit about what to expect from you at the Everything Embroidery Market that's coming up in Chattanooga. So first, I want to start, if you are just new to our page, we will be having an Everything Embroidery Market in Chattanooga the end of this month. So April 28th through 30th. It's going to be at the Chattanooga Convention Center. And we have a wide variety of vendors, classes, wonderful teachers, experts in the industry, and Stephanie is one of those teachers. So Stephanie, if you'll tell us a little bit about yourself, and then also your role with your company, and then we'll dive into your class.
Very good. Thank you so much. So I am a new-ish employee with SISER. I have been affiliated with them for about 6 years, done several Everything Embroidery Markets with SISER over the years. And now I'm officially an employee. So I am the craft coordinator. And what that really kind of is I bring different crafts to it. So embroidery is my game. And so I mix a lot of embroidery and vinyl together to let people see kind of outside the box. Vinyl doesn't just have to be on a t-shirt. Embroidery is more than a monogram. So I bring those two worlds together. And that's what my class will be, is really, I like to say, outside the box. We're going to go outside the box with SISER and with some embroidery.
Awesome. So do you mind explaining a little bit what SISER is for those maybe someone on here that doesn't really know what you guys sell and do?
Very good. Thank you. So SISER has the leading industry for heat transfer vinyl, which is HTV for those that see those initials and not sure what that means. That's heat transfer vinyl, meaning it needs heat to transfer to clothing material, etc. We also carry PSV, which is pressure sensitive vinyl, which is an adhesive vinyl. So think car decal, sticky, something that is applied to a hard object. So we carry those. And then we also have lines of printable for large format printers. So we have from craft to commercial.
Yes. And like you said, the leading in the industry. I've tried other brands, and they don't hold a candle. So I mean, just my personal experience with it, and I know you guys have been around for quite some time, and it's withstood the test of time. So.
That's it exactly. I can say as a crafter, I've dabbled in other kinds, and it's not the same. I was very lucky. I've been in the vinyl industry in some way since I was in college, which was, just a few years ago. And so I've got to see the industry change quite a bit. And, I stand behind SISER as the best product.
Hey, and that's fun and really good to be able to work for a company that you believe wholeheartedly in. It makes it easy to promote. It makes it fun to teach. And
exactly.
So let's dig into your class a little bit. So you are going to be teaching a class, and it's going to be taught 2 times.
Right.
It's called Be Creative, Be SISER. Can you explain to us what people will be able to expect a little bit more in depth? Obviously, without you have to go to the class to get the full details.
That's right. Again, kind of like I said, it's outside the box. I am going to show one sneak peek of something because this that I'm going to show has the 3 hottest trends on the market right now, really. it has sublimation, it has vinyl, and it has embroidery. So all three products into one. And so I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to kind of take it. So each letter in there is a different sublimation print that I printed and pressed onto white glitter and then embroidered it as an applique. So that's kind of some of the things that I'm going to talk about. I have a treasure trove of samples that I like to bring and talk about to show people, again, that vinyl's just not on a t-shirt. There's so much more. Embroidery is more than just a monogram, especially in the South. We love our monograms. That's just how we roll. Yes. And so I'm going to give a sneak peek also. This is a lampshade that I did a live with embroidery. So, embroidery is more than, I think sometimes those that aren't in our industry don't really understand that embroidery can be so many things, that it's more than just having a company name and a logo. It's, the sky's the limit for creativity. The same with vinyl, the sky's the limit. And when you marry those together, it's just phenomenal. I get asked all the time, what do I do? And my answer is professional crafter. That's what I get paid to do.
Dream job.
I'm a dream job. Prior to this, I was a wound care nurse. So, this is so much better, so, and if you do a poll, and even those that are out there that are watching, I find two professions over and over and over again that come to events and come to shows. And y'all can tell me if you find this to be true. Nurses and teachers.
Yes.
Because you need that outlet. You need that creativity because you're on 24/7, 24/7, and you need that creative. And then you find that it can become a profession, that it can become so much more than a hobby. I love my hobbyists. I love my professional crafters. I love that we all get to come together as a community. And we are a huge community, because if you look at everything embroidery market, you start seeing some of the same people because they follow, because it is a tried and true event. That you're going to have industry leaders teaching. I mean, we have Lisa Shaw from Embrilliance, who was the first person that I had taken a class from. We have Lisa Potts, who is, everyone knows, I've taken classes and been lucky to teach with her. We have Melissa Harris, Designs by Little Bee, which I hate to say, one of my good friends. So we are both from Tennessee. So it's nice to see, it's just good to see events. It's great for us to all get to be together and gather. And of course, I want you to register and come see me. I'll just be glad that people are coming and taking classes.
Yes. Well,
so
and
comments.
Yes. Yeah. No. Hi, everyone. I'm seeing a lot of people say hello. Welcome.
Everybody's to the live. Jumping on.
We're so happy that you are here. And Stephanie, you hit it right on the head. That is what we want everything embroidery to be, is being able to marry all sorts of crafty, what people would consider crafty, I guess, techniques, and helping everyone to grow that craft, whether it's for your business or for hobbyists or whatever, and do it with an excitement for what's new, but also, you're learning from what someone else has done for years and years and figured out this is maybe the best or easiest way to do this. And really, there's no limit, right, with this. And that's what gets me excited about the industry. There's no limit except your creative mind. You can create something completely new and use older techniques or stuff that you learned and just run with it. And it's almost like it's your baby, right? It's exciting.
Exactly. Well, to me, you said that so brilliantly. It's like your baby, because, you get to see it grow. And we have seen technology change so much. Of course, we were talking about technology when we have lives, the things that can go wrong. And, some of the positives that have come out of COVID is being able to do things virtually. I've been able to teach a class tomorrow in Australia when it's today here. So we have been able to reach people, and that's wonderful. But as Hope and I were talking about before we logged on, it's just that human connection to be able to see somebody and really connect, and to take some that they've been doing and maybe add your spin to it. And then the two of you create a whole new project and get to see that grow. That's why we really said be creative, be SISER, because we can inspire so many just by some of the projects that we make. I tried to move. So behind me, you can see my fight with my ribbon. So there's, even with the projects we do, we can send out a message. And that's what I love about what we get to do, is we get to send out a message. We get to inspire. We get to build people up. And to see somebody for the first time stitch their first project, or to send a picture of the first thing they made with vinyl, there's nothing like that. And to know that I had just a tiny part is phenomenal to me. And thank you so much. I'm seeing some nice comments. Thank you so much for bragging on me. I have a few people that have been in some classes, and Reen from Embroidery Garden, she was with me at an event. We were at an everything embroidery market. So that was good times. And I'm glad to get to meet some new vendors and to see some new people. I'm excited.
Well, we're so happy and honored that you've chosen to come back. You will be having a display as well in the vendor hall. Can you tell us a little bit about what you'll be bringing for people to
actually see? We're going to have a small booth. We have small because it's me, and I'm just going to have a bunch of my samples. I'm going to have some decorates, some color guides, but really just be there to, counsel, to talk, to educate. Because SISER, we don't take things to sell at an event. We are a distributor. And so I will be there just there to meet and greet and to kind of discuss product.
Right. To inspire. And then you those thoughts and like you said, go to one of your retailers to purchase. But that's what you're here for, is to inspire and show and chat and educate. And if as an attendee, you will be around other people that will be going just for that same reason. They want to be inspired. They want to meet their new crafting bestie, that you guys can, continue that relationship after the show. But really, there's just nothing like being able to touch, feel, communicate, see the excitement on someone's face, learn something new. And that brings me to our vendor panel. So Stephanie is also going to be joining us on our vendor panel. If you're not familiar with that, that's something that we offer as a way to network, but we try to bring a variety of our industry experts to one space. So that's going to be first thing in the morning on Saturday. With your admission to the vendor panel, you'll be getting donuts and coffee. Yes.
We roll.
Yes. The best thing ever. We'll have, like I said, so Richard from sewingmachine.com will be there. Karina with Bella Blue, Stephanie with SISER, Nikki the Sassy Subber, and Aaron.
Wait. Did I make that up?
Maybe.
No, Aaron Montgomery. Aaron Montgomery.
Yeah.
So my head's, not right here. But anyways, you will have a wonderful. No, Lisa Shaw. Lisa Shaw is going to be.
Yes.
There. Yes. Sorry, Lisa. I'm sure you're on here like Christina. So Lisa's going to be there, and just mentioning those names, that means that we're covering a huge part of our industry. People, the vendors in there, have over 100 years of combined experience, and you will be able to just ask questions. If you're someone who doesn't like to ask questions, we have some questions that will get the conversation moving, and you can just take notes. It's going to be super fun, and I'm again honored that Stephanie has chosen to be a part of
No,
that.
I'm honored that you invited me to be able to sit with those people. And, of course, like I said, I had already mentioned Lisa. It's an honor to me. And, I kind of feel like that kid that's like, oh, wait, I get to sit at the grown-up table. So I'm really excited. And I love the questions. And I love to tell people there is no question that we haven't heard. But if you're thinking it, four other people are. So just speak up so that you all get the answer. So
I like hearing the different ways it's answered. Just because you might do it one way and then someone else might do it another way, and just kind of hearing the different ways it can be done. And then you can decide which way is the best for you, or maybe you do both and then figure it out from there. But I just like hearing different sides to the question, or different answers to the question.
Right.
And
that's
interesting.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's exactly why we have the question asked, and then we go down the panel and hear all the different perspectives. Because even it was interesting in Biloxi when we did it. Even some of the vendors were like, "Oh, I didn't think about that."
Right.
You get stuck doing it a certain way, and then someone else can inspire you just by a small thought. So
that's kind of what I was going to say. It's that moment when you get that aha and you turn and you're like, I didn't even think of it that way. So yes, it's the other people on the panel or the conversation afterwards when you get to talk to people that were there, and they share part of their story with you. And when they have had their aha moment, I find, it's just exciting to be able to, like I said, I get to sit at the grown-up table this time. So I'm excited.
Yes, no, we are super, super excited to have you. Okay, so we have a comment here. A person can learn a lot about business attending the show. Thank you so much. Yes, this show is definitely for those that have a business. It's also for the hobbyists, like we mentioned, but we try very hard to offer classes that range from, that newbie, that novice person in our industry, all the way to people who have been in here in the industry for years and years and years, and they're just trying to maybe put a new spin on it, as we were saying. So yeah, give me my baby is screaming. I'm gonna mute myself if you guys want to chat for just a second.
So one of the comments Christy had said was she was so ready to learn and take her business to a whole new level. Mm-hmm. That's what I think we've missed. That's what I love about having these events. And it's not just the classes that will lift to the next level. It's that camaraderie. It's that meeting the person. It's even finding out that person sitting there is from the same town as you are. Mm-hmm. Or you become email buddies and you become Zoom buddies and you lift each other up. So for me,
a community.
Right. It's that community. I was very blessed, and she's on here watching right now. And it's Rain from Embroidery Garden, meeting her. And she took one of my classes, which for me was like, because she was an idol. I'd stitched many of her designs, and we really met. We had met before, but that was where we got to kind of really talk to each other and get to know each other and form a relationship. And we've done many projects since. So you never know what's going to become from an event. I wouldn't have known, 6 years ago, my first being in Chattanooga or being in Biloxi or being in Lake Charles, the people that I've met, I'm still in contact from each one of those events. And it's so wonderful and heartwarming to me to see how we can grow from the classes, from the community, from the person that might be sitting next to you. So take it all in, ladies and gentlemen, take it all in.
Yeah.
We're so excited. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Hope. You're good.
I was just saying, we're so excited to have that community after, I know after COVID and just not being able to have that. And I know we've touched on it before, but it's just so nice to be in person. And and talking with people and making those friends, and then having those friends when you leave, because it's someone you can reach out to and ask a question, or, maybe it's just someone you're showing, your newest thing that you learned. And I think it's wonderful, and I'm so excited to be there. And I think a lot of other people are too.
Yeah.
The countdown is on.
Yes. And you were saying that people come again and again. We certainly do have a tribe that follows the shows wherever they go. And I feel like every show, that tribe just grows because people enjoy it. It's something that you don't get really anywhere else at a trade show. It's just it's a unique experience that you leave and you feel inspired and you just want to come right back. And like you said, we got to have a lot of nurses, a lot of teachers that can connect on that level as well. But then you add in your love for our industry, and it's like mind blowing. Your best friends. Yeah. We're gonna meet up every year, every 6 months to go to these shows and just continue learning and having fun. So I saw that comment that you just put up on the screen. If we're going to be having any other everything embroidery markets in the coming months. So yes. So we do have another show that is scheduled for September in Myrtle Beach, which we're excited about. We have not opened registration quite yet for that. That will be following this month. So as soon as we're done with Chattanooga, we'll open registration for Myrtle Beach. So be on the lookout for that. And then we do have one at our last live. I did a little surprised myself by saying it out loud. But I get excited and I can't keep my excitement in. So since I already mentioned it, we will be doing another one in the spring of 2023 that's going to be in Louisiana. So the dates for that haven't been announced yet. But those two after this are already locked down. We're under contract and they're happening. So we're excited. Let me see. Do we have any other questions popping up here?
Terry.
Tina? I was going to say, Tina made a comment. Go ahead. Sorry. Hope. Go ahead. You go.
Sorry.
Terry,
I think we're having a bit of a lag here. So sorry for you. Sorry for that. We're obviously in 3 different locations. Stephanie's on a hotspot. Hope has good internet. I'm at my warehouse for Love That Cotton, and it's I'm in a small little room. We have construction going on back behind me. So if you're hearing noise and lag, that is why. So go ahead, Hope, talk about this question.
Terry had said she's going to investigate this show. Sounds like fun. I think she should do some more investigating and come to Chattanooga. It is fun, and everybody's ready. We're ready. We are pumped. We're doing stuff every single day. You should come. I did also give you the link to go check it out. Do some more investigating.
Terry, I will personally invite you. Terry, come see me. There we go. She's got the invite. She'll be there.
There we go.
We are ready to see you.
Tina earlier commented that SISER vinyl was the best. I just wanted to say thank you for that comment. I agree.
Yes.
And I may have missed some, but yes, there's Tina's. I saw that and I was like, I agree. It is the best.
Yes. And then, I think we already did that one. Yeah, there's just a bunch of people saying SISER is the best. So obviously you heard it here first, or not first, but again and again. Emily Williams from So Sweet Blanks. She will be attending, and we can't wait to see her.
I can't wait because, like I said, for me, this is a great event because it's local, so I can buy all I want, and I don't have to worry about putting it in a suitcase and taking it home.
There you go.
I should have blocked my husband from watching this one so that he doesn't know my game plan, but he knows me.
Hey, that's okay. And for those of you who aren't local, bring a big rolling bag. You'll want it.
So piece of advice from me, that would be something I would say, anybody going to an event, bring that, you don't need a lot of stuff. Pack that little, leave a lot of room for all the stuff that you want to take back, because the vendors are phenomenal. It's so wonderful. because you get to see it and touch it and see the face that's behind that company. So I'm really looking forward to meeting Emily. So that's fun for me, and I can't wait to go. Let's go now. I'm ready.
Yes,
let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
do it.
each and every one of you guys commenting, and or if you're watching the replay, talk to us. When we're there, we are just as excited as you, and we want to meet you. We want to see your face. We want to see your excitement, want to answer your questions. Emily, I'm excited to meet you as well. I feel like I've been following you journey with your blanks, so sweet blanks, for a while now. Come say hi. Let's meet. Let's continue that relationship after. So you guys were excited. Stephanie, can you tell people where they can find you before the show? We know where we can find you at the show, and we're excited you'll be there. But for now, where can people find you?
So, couple places. Please make sure to follow us on social media. I do 2 lives a week at SISER North America. And so just search that on Facebook. And then on Thursday, Lily does a live every Thursday at 1. This week, it's not Lily. It'll be me and Joe. So you can come see Joe. I'm going to be teaching him how to embroider. So everybody should watch that. So those are our social medias. We have Instagram, we have TikTok, and we have Facebook. So follow us there, and you'll see me every Monday and Wednesday night. I do a live. Thank you for that.
Yes, no, guys, she's very passionate, and you can tell she's excited to educate and teach, and she loves what she's doing. So why not watch? Why not join her? Why not get inspired? So that's what we're
Sign
here
up for a class. There's 2 different times. There's an 8:30 and a 4 o'clock on Friday. On 4/29. Yeah, that's Friday.
And
I know my dates.
You can pass the word around. I'm going to be doing a goodie bag giveaway at both classes.
Okay, that's exciting.
And for those of you that do follow us on social media, you know that our goodie bags are phenomenal.
I might have to peek in there on that one. Yeah.
I'll let you.
Okay. Well, I know. So Stephanie actually has to head out. She's got another live. Like she said, she's a busy lady. So thanks for taking the time to come on here with us. If you haven't signed up, go to everythingembroiderymarket.com. Sign up. On Thursday, we will be having a sip and shop. So you can open bar or cash bar, I guess. Cash bar.
I was going to say, I didn't know about that.
Cash bar on Thursday. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Get to, touch, feel, vibe lots of things. And we've got a full lineup of classes on Friday and Saturday. Shaw's workshops are almost, if they're not sold out, they're almost sold out. So we've got several classes that are either very close to sold out. So jump on there. Again, that's eemshows.com. And we'll see you in Chattanooga at the end of this month.
Yeah, everybody, I can't wait to see you.
Bye. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Please reach out on Facebook or anywhere. We'll respond.
I love it.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.